Autobiography of a Face, Lucy Grealy, Ann Patchett. Lucy Grealy was 9 years old when a small ache in her jaw turned out to be cancer. What followed was years of hospitals, surgeries, and radiation that saved her life but stole half her face. In Autobiography of a Face, she looks back not just on survival, but on what it meant to live in a world that could not look away from her difference. Her story is not only about pain, but about the longing to be seen beyond the surface. After her diagnosis of Ewing sarcoma, Lucy entered a world of sterile corridors and masked doctors. She endured endless treatments and the isolation of childhood spent in wards where fear became ordinary. When she returned to school, she was no longer just Lucy, she was the girl with the bad face. The stares, the whispers, the cruelty of other children carved wounds deeper than any scalpel. Yet Lucy's mind, sharp and imaginative, became her refuge. She began to see beauty not as perfection, but as a fragile illusion that excluded her. Adolescence magnified the ache of not belonging. She sought meaning in poetry and daydreams, trying to believe that intellect could compensate for what mirrors denied her. Reconstructive surgeries promised repair, but rarely delivered it, each one another hope raised and dashed. Beneath the longing for symmetry lay a deeper hunger, to be loved without disguise, to be seen as whole, even when her face was not. Lucy's resilience took the form of humor, wit, and a fierce will to create art out of suffering. As she grew older, the mask she presented to the world became both protection and prison. She studied writing, found friendship in kindred spirits like Ann Patchett, and began to tell her story. In the act of writing, she transformed what had once shamed her into something luminous. Her memoir is not a plea for pity, but a declaration that the body is only one part of identity, and that pain, when faced honestly, can become its own kind of beauty. By the end, Autobiography of a Face becomes less about deformity and more about self-perception, about the distance between